Hello, welcome to this video. You are given 3 power t plus is equal to 35, and you are going to obtain the value of t. So solution, to do that we are going to do the following. Any number to the power of 1, it is the same number. 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1. So we are going to replace this 1 with 3 over 3 on the index. So replacing 1 with 3 over 3 does not change our equation because 3 over 3 is the same as 1 on the index. We can separate the fraction. 3 over 3 on the index can be written as 3 multiplied by a third, and on the second part the same. We are going to employ this law of indices, which tells us that in bracket a to the power of n, everything power m is the same as a n multiplied by m. So we are going to use that here so that we obtain bracket 3 to the power of t over 3 everything cubic plus this 2 here to the power of t over 3 everything cubic is equal to that 5. At this juncture, we let 3 to the power of t over 3 to be equal to x, and on this other part we let 2 to the power of t over 3 is equal to y. Then we substitute here, where you have 3 to the power of t over 3, we substitute with x and we cube, plus where we have t to the 2 to the power of t over 3 cubic, we substitute with y and we cube, and we note that this is equal to that 5. So we shall employ this identity which says a cubic plus b cubic is equal to bracket a plus b bracket a squared minus ab plus b squared. In our case, we have cubic plus y cubic, substituting we shall have bracket x plus y bracket x squared minus xy plus y squared. So substituting this to x cubic plus y cubic is equal to 35. We find that we shall have this is equal to 5, and we note that x squared minus xy plus y squared is greater than plus y. So there are 4 possibilities of obtaining 35. 35 times 1 is 35. 1 times 35 is 35. 7 times 5 is 35. 5 times 7 is also 35. And we check the ones which hold in this equation. You can clearly see out of these 4, only 2 which satisfy this condition. That is 1 times 35 and 5 times 7. So our equation, we have bracket x plus y bracket x squared minus xy plus y squared is equal to 5 times. This implies that x plus y is equal to 5, and x squared minus xy plus y squared is equal to 7. So we solve these two simultaneous equations to obtain the value of 1. We can do that by squaring the first equation, x plus y squared is equal to 5 squared. So when we do that, we will have x squared plus 2xy plus y squared, which is equal. So we can solve equation 3 and equation 2 by elimination. X squared minus x squared is 0. 2xy minus xy will be 3xy, which is equal to square 5 squared is 25. So 25 minus 7 is 18. We can divide by 3 throughout so that we obtain xy is equal to 6. We call this equation 4. Then we compare equation 4 with equation 1, which was here. X plus y is equal to 5. So you see that x is equal to 5 minus y. We can substitute the value of x on this equation 4 so that we have y into bracket 5 minus y is equal to 6. We remove the bracket. Y times 5 will be 5y. Y will be y squared, which is equal to 6. We can take the negative y on the right so that it becomes positive y. We can take positive 5y to the right so that it becomes minus y plus 6, which is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation which you can solve by factorizing. Y squared by dash 2y minus 3y plus 6 is equal to 6, since negative 2y minus 3y is negative 5 and negative 2 times negative 3 is 6. We factorize by pairing. Here y is common in the first two terms, so y divided by y squared is y. Negative 2y divided by y is negative 2. On the last two, we have 3, negative 3 as common. Negative 3y divided by negative 3 is y. 6 divided by negative 3 is negative 2, which is equal to 0. So y minus 3, y minus 2 is equal to 0, meaning that y minus 3 is equal to 0. So y is equal to 3, or y minus 2 is equal to 0. So y is equal to 2. So we obtain the value of x. We had written that x is equal to 5 minus y. X is equal to 5 minus y, so which is equal to 5 minus 3, which is equal to 2, or x will be equal to 5 minus 3, which is equal to 2. So there are two possibilities: either x is equal to 2 when y is equal to 3, or x is equal to 3 when y is equal to 2. From our working, we had let 3 to the power of t over 3 is equal to x, and 2 to the power of t over 3 is equal to y. So, and we have found the two possibilities: x is equal to 2 when y is 3, and x is equal to 3 when y is 2. So we check this, which one hold. So when we take this one, we can see that our bases will not be equal. So we reject this. But when we take x is equal to 3, when y is equal to 2, we shall have y to the power of t over 3 is equal to 3 power 1, or 2 to the power of t over 3 is equal to 2 power 1. So bases are the same, and from the laws of indices, they tell us that when bases are the same, we can equate index. So we shall have t over 3 equals 1, or even the other scenario, t over 3 is equal to 1. Either case, t is equal to 3, because 3 times 1 is 3. So the value of t is 3. We go back to our equation and verify. The equation we were given to solve is 3 to the power of t plus 2 to the power of t is equal to that 5, and we obtain our value of t is equal to 3. So we check whether the left hand side is equal to right hand side when we substitute the value of t as 3. So 3 power 3 plus 2 power 3 is equal to 35. What is 3 power 3? 3 power 3 is 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. 2 to the power of 3 is 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 4 is 8, which is equal to 35. 27 plus 8 is 35. So 35 is equal to 35, meaning that when you have 3 power t plus 2 power t is equal to 35, the value of t is equal to 3. If you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly consider to do so, so that you don't miss a single video which I upload for us now and then. Thank you so much for taking your time to study with me. Remember to subscribe to this channel. Thank you for support, guys. Bye bye for now. See you in the next video.